Hello, 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 hello. Robert Johnson, Jeff Lewis, Stephen Hagen. Good evening. Volume up on the headphones. Can you see me? Good evening, everybody. Oh, yes, we're reaching YouTube as well. Good evening. Is everything coming through okay? Can you hear the voice okay? You'll hear that I've got a bit of a bad cold. Trevor Boggs, good evening, Trevor. Anita Kiefel, Pied Scooter, Eusto Leon Gillan. I should have my glasses on. Okay, good evening, Stephanie Robinson. Jane Law. There's two Anita Kiefels there. There's one on Facebook and one on YouTube. I think it's the same person. Good evening, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that good? Howdy. Howdy. Yowza. Not feeling very well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not feeling very well. But it's not important. It's just a bit of a cold. Got COVID, you need to lock me up and throw away the key. I haven't got COVID. One, two. Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday night live stream, 7 o'clock, a minute late tonight, because, well, nothing important, but I'm a minute late, and that's just the way it is. Yes. Okay, let's get these cables out of the way here. Yeah. And so, well, what can I say, ladies and gentlemen? I've been working very hard. I know it looks like I'm just sitting in the garden with the dogs on the hammock, but I'm not. I'm working very hard, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Dennis Waterman died today. Actor of the Sweeney and Minder. Probably have a little dedication to him shortly. I haven't got my super smooth track listings here, ladies and gentlemen. Picture and sound all good, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, thank you very much, Jane Law. Yeah. The picture and sound is good, or the picture and sound is excellent. I think you want to say it's excellent, really, don't you? Right, let's see where we are. Thank you very much. I need to get some. Good evening from Switzerland. Hello, Dieter Scherney. Good evening, David O. I need to get some canned applause, don't I? No, I don't. Okay, I don't know what's next. Oh, yes, I do know what's next. All of you living in the UK. Mark Robinson, Landon. All right, Sam. Thank you, Trevor Boggs. You still in Canada? Or are you back in New York? Dennis Waterman died this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis Waterman. My favourite TV show of all time was Minder. I don't mind telling you that. Certainly of the older generation television shows. Of course, Breaking Bad and Don't Call Saul hadn't been, television didn't get to those heights at that time, but Dennis Waterman died today. So I'm going to do a little tribute to Uncle Dennis. Stephen Coleman in Boston. Schöne Grüße aus Kreuznach. Kreuznach. You're talking about Bad Kreuznach. Schöne Grüße aus Kreuznach. Okay, Thurston Ockerman. Guten Abend, willkommen. Okay. Okay, Dennis Waterman of the Sweeney. Hello from California, Richard Dego. Nice to hear from you. Dennis Waterman of the Sweeney. Here we go. Slightly botched version of the Sweeney there, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't really had time to practice it. Well, Dennis Waterman's only been dead about 3 hours, so just threw that one in for my favourite TV show. Good evening, Chris. Good evening, Wayne from Canada. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. Greetings from California. Yes. So we've got people tuning in from all over the world. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, so I don't have my track listings, and the thing is when I have those posh track listings that I hit on the screen there, I know what song's next because it corresponds with the track listing on here, but I haven't had time to set them up, you know. And so I don't know what the next track's going to be. It's going to be Single Coil. Okay, that's a fair enough. Single coil. Yeah, Stuart, I haven't had time to play the albums yet, actually. I'll try and get onto that this week. Being a bit busy, not feeling very well, etc., etc., etc. Beautiful tune. Thank you very much, Eusto. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't got COVID. I've got a bad cold. Remember bad colds, ladies and gentlemen? Do you remember when we used to get things called bad colds? Now we all have to be locked away for 25 years if you get a virus. Thank you very much, Mark Robinson. Hello from Cologne. Cologne. Is that Cologne in auf Deutschland? We were there last week. Was it last week or the week before? Can't remember the name of the venue. We had a great night in Cologne. What was the venue? Was it the big? I can't remember. Great though. Great. Okay, I don't know what's next. Dopamine disaster. Dopamine disaster. The world is in the midst of a dopamine disaster, don't you know? Yes, that's right. Burger Zentrum. Nips. Yes, it was excellent. Very nice. Long time since I was last in Cologne. Fantastic place. And we had a very nice evening. Part up in the northeast, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't get me usual sparkling water from Aldi because since I've started sponsoring them, they've sold out. Everybody's drinking the water that I drink on my live stream, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm looking for another water sponsorship if anybody wants it. Mm-hmm. I got 27 years continuous sobriety when I was away. That was great. 27 years. I'm now into my 28th year of sobriety. Very good. It's better than drinking. Dopamine disaster. The dopamine disaster. Huh? Yeah. Have you subscribed, ladies and gentlemen? Have you subscribed? Have you liked? Are you partaking? Are you partaking in it? Are you committed? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mike Creeder. Cortina City. Cortina City, thank you very much. Cortina City has just dropped £10 in the super chat hat. And I really appreciate that. Mark Wendell, hello. Hope all is fantastic. It pretty much is. Nice to see you back from Spain. Right, very good. Mark Credner, thank you very much. Mark Robinson, thank you very much. Cabage Howda. Cabage Howda. You must, well, I'll tell you, wherever you are in the world, if you find humour in my attempts at pronouncing your names, that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly all right. So, Cabage Howda. I've got no idea how we will pronounce that, but I will promise you are absolutely welcome. Casablanca. Well, there you go. Welcome from Casablanca. So I don't have my super posh list. Numbers game. Okay, the numbers game, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, let's do the numbers game. Okay, just want to check something, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Okay. The numbers game. Rose equals Rosa in Spanish. My pleasure. Thank you very much. The English Rose. There's nothing wrong with being English. Don't believe everything you see on the television, especially the BBC. Apparently they're going to abandon the license fee. I couldn't care less what to do with it. I don't watch it. It's a lot of bullshit. Okay, what we're going to do, my head's a bit foggy, see. Numbers game, yes, okay, numbers game. Numbers game, this is Jim Drummond playing along to a synthesizer sequence that I prepared for him. And I just sent it to him through his headphones, and he played along with it. It's the right pronunciation. Well, that's very good. So this is Jim jamming along to a sequence on the synthesizer that I wrote. And this is going to be me playing the guitar over the top of it. Here we go. numbers game about the digital revolution. The digital revolution. Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. You keep saying you're enjoying it. Thank you very much indeed. Hold on. Okay, this next one is called Beatnik, and it's it's my brother playing drums, it's David Cowan playing organ, and it's myself playing bass, and it's a little bluesy thing, and it's kind of like supposed to be, you know, those clubs in Soho in the 1960s when people used to dance like that. Yeah, baby. That's the idea. It goes like this. now. Yes, that's my brother playing the drums. My brother's older than me. I think there's a one on there called Hold That Thought. Is that me brother? Hold That Thought. There's another one called Bank Holiday Blues Weekend. Greetings from Nenzing, Austria. Good evening. Not feeling so great yourself, Peter Loudon? Yeah, a bit of a bad cold going around, I think. You love the groove, yeah. Thank you very much. My brother will be pleased to hear that. He's also playing congas on that as well. That's not programmed, that's real congas, my brother. Playing the congas, ladies and gentlemen. Sleepy Dog Story, okay. Shall we do Sleepy Dog Story? Yes, come on then, let's do Sleepy Dog Story. Meditazi. Good evening, everybody. Yes, thank you very much. My pleasure to be back. It's nice to be back. Let's see what we've got now. Do you like the picture and the sound and the lights and all of that? I've been doing some research, ladies and gentlemen, and I found out some hard, cold facts about where I was going wrong with me streaming. The main thing that I've found out, what I have learnt this week, the main thing that I have found out is that having the lights far away and on full blast is not the right way to go. What you do is you bring them in. You bring them in as close as you can get them without them being in shot. And then you turn the light down. Yes. Yes. That's what you do, you see. Because the thing is if you've got the lights, the whole room's flooded with light. So you see this lava lamp and the well, you can't really see the lava lamp. Okay, that's something to think about. But the purple lights behind, everything becomes flooded. You see, everything becomes flooded. So what you do is you have these lights close but lower. If you think about having your music on loudspeakers really loud, a long way away, so the whole street can hear it, or you bring them in closer, you turn it down. That's how it works, you see. That's what I've found out. Because what I do whenever I get into anything, I go 150% full on. Whether it's alcohol or whether it's anything you care to mention, I'm full on with everything. So, and then you go, hang on a second. Just hang on a second and have a rethink. I have to say, mind, about YouTube as a whole. I'm not going to say what I think about YouTube as a whole. I think it's a whole be unprofessional. Sleepy Dog Story. Okay. Stephen Hogan, are you referring to ginger biscuits as being full on with the ginger biscuits? I can certainly identify with that as well, ladies and gentlemen. You're in the right place. Is it Mother's Day, is it? Is it Mother's Day today? Soothing sounds on a Mother's Day Sunday. Ah, are you in the US? It's not Mother's Day in the UK. I believe it's very similar to a Tom Petty thing, but I certainly didn't consciously steal it. I know certain people have consciously stolen things. Anyway, Rax FX, good evening. Good evening. So the next one, fingers crossed with this one, folks. Fingers crossed with this one. It's Mother's Day in Germany. Fingers crossed with this one, ladies and gentlemen, because I haven't tried it. Because I've been kind of not feeling 100%. I haven't been in the studio quite as much as, not today anyway. Turn the levels up a bit. Okay. So, not being very well, I haven't been feeling quite as inspired to get in the studio today. But anyway, we shall try it and we'll see what happens. It goes like this. ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Glad you enjoyed that. There was a wrong note in there, but I don't charge for the wrong notes. Otherwise, you wouldn't know me very much, would you? You would have got a Patreon page, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to patronise me? Paul Rose Music. Capital P, capital R, capital M. Paul Rose Music. Let's bring that back up, shall we? Patreon.com/Paul Rose Music. Think of it as online busking. If you walked past me on the street and you heard me playing the guitar, would you drop a couple of quid in the hat? Or would you not? Or would you walk on by and say, I don't care about the plight of artists in the world today and how much they've had to struggle through the lockdown and COVID. I don't care. I'm just going to where I want to go to do my own thing. Okay, I'm only joking. This isn't about money, it's about music. Okay, this next one, I haven't played this next one for ages. Not on the stream anyway. I haven't played it anywhere for ages. Well, talk amongst yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed that. One wonder after another. Well, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. If I turn the guitar like that, it looks very rock and roll, isn't it? It's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Lime Street, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's an interesting thing for you. I recorded this track, the first version of this track, I recorded in a studio in Newcastle called the Clooney Warehouse. And the studio there was called the Clooney Studio, and it was in the Clooney Warehouse, which is on Lime Street. And I couldn't think of a title for it, so I wrote down on the box, the engineer, Mickey Sweeney, said, what's it called? And I said, Lime Street. There's another track that I wrote called Walker Road, which is which I'll probably play tonight. And the reason I called it Walker Road is because it's where we were living when I wrote it, Walker Road in Byker. So the Clooney, Lime Street, Byker, Walker Road, Byker. My great-grandparents had a cooperage in the Clooney, and my grandparents had a shop on Walker Road. Isn't that interesting? So I didn't call these titles anything to do with my family and its history in that part of Newcastle, but coincidentally, that's how it was. So it's a bit like an episode of The Likely Lads, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? So this one's called Lime Street. Fucking hell. And it goes like this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3.
I'm not well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not well. This is called Walker Road. that's me finished for that. What picks and plectrums do I use? Let's wait for that picture to change. I use, ladies and gentlemen, I use water from Aldi, ladies and gentlemen. I favour the sparkling water, the Wasser mit Kohlensäure auf Aldi, bitte. It's not auf, is it? Is it vom? Right, just wait for the... I'll tell you what I'll do. Bloody stupid. When I'm using a plectrum, ladies and gentlemen, I like the Dunlop yellow one. What is it? 73mm. I like the Dunlop 73mm when I'm playing guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I find it suits my purpose very well. Right, that's it. I'm finished, folks. I'm finished. That's it. I'm washed up, finished. Got nothing left, ladies and gentlemen. It's over for tonight. So, oh dear me. I think it's time for me to take some drugs and watch the telly. Lemsip, crack cocaine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Heinrich the Caterpillar. I just can't help wanting to sing a song over that. Yeah, I'll be in London in the next week or two, probably, on family matters. Family matters, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, have you liked, have you subscribed? If you haven't, why not? If you're sitting here watching it and you don't like it, then you're a muppet, basically. If you're sitting here and you are liking it, you should have liked and subscribed. Thank you very much, Davey. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much, Anita Kiefel. I appreciate that. JLR, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate. I've got a Bandcamp page. Okay. You can buy everything off Bandcamp. Pretty much everything you can buy off Bandcamp. Right. But if you want to buy anything, beats are good for you. Alright, mate. Yeah, I'm going to be watching Minder this week, that's for sure. Mark Wendell, thank you very much. If you want to buy any music, you can buy it from Bandcamp, but let me turn this microphone around. Probably better you just buy it from me. You've especially enjoyed it, thank you very much. Right, what was I saying? I say I'm not very well, my head's all over the place. Email me, paul@paulrose.co.uk. If you want to buy some CDs, if you want to buy MP3s, or if you want to buy a vinyl, or if you want guitar lessons, paul@paulrose.co.uk. We also have a website. Let's wait for that to go away. You see, it's all timed. Got a website there, paulrose.co.uk. It's been champion. Did Newcastle lose in the long run? I suppose they did, didn't they? It was 2-0 to Man City in the going into the end of the first half. But hey, Man City. Newcastle are just getting on their feet. Give it a couple of years. It's going to be amazing. It already is. If you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, Newcastle were as good as relegated in December, and we're now in 9th place. We've climbed 11 places since the mighty Eddie Howe took over. Now, I'm not a Newcastle United fanatic, but I'm very pleased that that has happened, because the fans, if anybody, deserve it more than anybody else. So if you want to buy any music, yes, so we've got a new website on the way, ladies and gentlemen. So if you go to paulrose.co.uk, you're probably not going to see anything but a holding page. And the fact that we've got a new website there and a holding page is that we're going to be releasing some very new stuff, some nice stuff, some exciting stuff. And we have to wait for the photographs. We got to get some photographs taken. I'm being very careful about what I say and what I don't say, ladies and gentlemen. Just on the off chance, you know. But we've got some good stuff coming, and we're going to be launching a new website to support it. And we have to take some photographs. And yeah, and I've got a Patreon page, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to help support the show, you know, it looks like I'm living in the lap of luxury here, and it's taken me 27 years to build up what you can see here, ladies and gentlemen. 27 years. I did not go into a shop and buy all of this in one go. No way. It took me 27 years. So if you want to drop something in the hat, you know, because software needs upgrading, you know, things like that. Am I a fan of Stevie Ray Vaughan? I don't dislike him. I don't dislike Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's another conversation altogether. Yeah. Somebody asked me about Alvin Lee, and I said I didn't care for Alvin Lee, and they sent us a private message, and they said I was jealous of Alvin Lee because I didn't like him. Well, okay. I don't like, what's that? One Direction. It's because you're jealous of One Direction. I don't like Jason Donovan and Kylie Minogue. It's because you're jealous of Jason Donovan. I don't like Alvin Lee. It's because you're jealous of Alvin Lee. I'm crying out loud. What's wrong with people? Anyway, yeah, so now I'll probably get more hatemail.com. Right, I don't care. Okay, thanks very much, everybody. It's been great, and I hope I'll be back on form next week. Hopefully I'll be back on form next week. Keep your eyes peeled on the Paul Rose Facebook page for all things new. Okay? I'm going to press this button and hopefully it's going to end the show. Thanks very much, everybody. See you soon. I really appreciate your appreciation. I genuinely do. I should be dead, but I'm not. I'm still here. Yes. Goodbye.